Gaffer, 3 goals, 3 points, another clean sheet. Must be delighted.
Yeah, no, it was a big win. I think I knew this game would be open. We'd have to really play under pressure. Even at times when the pressing was high, we had to play. But yeah, look, they're a really good side. I think it's a brilliant result for us. There were so many big things in the game. I thought Dale Taylor, the whole game, even without his goals, his work rate and his link-up play was very good. And he's been quiet for 4 games, but Sam Tickle just produces just sort of match-changing moments. We needed it. They were a really good side. We had to be at our very best tonight, and we were, yeah.
You mentioned Dale Taylor there, Gaffer, and just talked to us about his goals. He took them really well, didn't he? First one, a great cross from Chamber, but got in front of his mark. Is that what you've been asking him to do?
Yeah, his position in the box, not just him and the sort of wingers, Tello, Jensen, Baba today, Scotty. Yeah, we're working hard in certain positions in the box. It's brilliant play down that left side. Chambers, I've said this before, he's a brilliant player. But yeah, Dale, it's 2 brilliant goals. I loved the second, like Matt Smith, he's got that vision. I was really pleased with Dale. His work rate is really high. It's the same as Hugo, really, and Stones. I'm desperate to get Stones on the pitch, but Dale, his all-round performance today was at an extremely high level. So he deserves everything that he gets tonight.
You mentioned Matt Smith. There's not many other players in this division that can find a pass like that with that vision, is there?
There's not too many. I think they're hard to find. We need them in the games like this. I've said at the start of this interview, we needed to play today and try and... The ball was precious because if you give it to them, they can hurt you. They've got really good wingers. Look, I think the way... I've spoken about Peterborough before, the way they're coached, I really like. They're hard to play against. So I needed the very best of everything today. The work rate without the ball. I made a big demand of Tello, Baba, Matt Smith, and they gave me everything that they had tonight.
You mentioned Sam Tickle. He's been, like you say, relatively quiet over the last few weeks, which is a good thing, I suppose. But that save after the first goal, how important was that in the context of the game?
Yeah, huge. Because also I felt it a couple of times with Peterborough, when you give them momentum, they can hurt you. I was extremely mad how they got there. They should never get there when we're attacking and leave ourselves 1v1 at the back. But I said it in the last interview, Sam, he's been so quiet, but his shot stopping, he had one in the second half as well from the deflection. His shot stopping is, I've worked with a couple of really top level in previous jobs, but shot stopping Sam is so good. He just does things that have massive impact in games, and I needed him tonight in that moment, and he produced. But he's been doing that since the day I put him in.
Just a word on Callum McManaman. He comes off the bench again and does what Callum McManaman does best, and he killed in another wonder strike.
He just, Cal is just so talented. What is he, 33, coming up 34 this season. Trains extremely hard, technically as gifted as any player that's played for this club. And he's still doing it now. It's an incredible story what he's been through in the last 18 months, 2 years, and I don't know what more to say. He's one of our own, and he's definitely one of the best to have pulled on a Wigan shirt.
You said all season that you wanted competition for places, so it must be really pleasing that your substitutes, Johnny Smith got some minutes today, Callum McManaman, we talked about coming off the bench and all having impact.
Yeah, Scotty Smith, he's Scott is now the Scot of last season, pushing for a position. Toby Sibic, I loved when he come on again, Carragher. This is what the squad's for. It's an extremely difficult schedule. And I think it's even harder when you look at the age of the group. I'm asking Silko to go again today. Silko, before he came here, had never played a senior game. Michael, his first start since fracturing his leg. We need the squad. We need Tyrese fit. We need Sessegnon fit. We need Malise fighting for a position. And it's going to be a long season. I hope this result and this run of fixtures since the international break, I hope that's the start of something special for us. We're going to have to fight for it because there's a lot of good teams in this league.
Strange how football works sometimes, isn't it? You know, we have a couple of 0-0s on the bounce and then we go and score 3 goals today. And were you always confident? I think you said the goals would come.
Yeah, but it was a completely different game. I think I knew this game would be more open. Peterborough aren't going to sit in, they're going to try and play through us. We had to be really aggressive without the ball, really brave centre-backs. We had to go 1-for-1 on the last line. We had to ask Sam to be aggressive with his position. If we didn't, Peterborough would have taken us into our half and we wouldn't have seen the ball, like they did at times here last season, particularly that second half last season. So, the team deserves all the credit tonight. You can give them ideas or tactical instructions, but the heart they showed was the reason why we won against a good side. And we don't get carried away. We got a big game this Saturday, and Tuesday we need to play our best against Carlisle in the cup. So back to work tomorrow.